don't have to look directly like that.
No, I'll
Okay.
look at you.
All right, thank you. That'll yes. I apologize for you having to look at me, but I brushed my teeth, so I look okay.
False modesty. It's as bad as false pride, you know.
All right. It's that. Yeah. It's not really false though. Well, actually, I guess it is. It's hard. I don't know. Whatever. So are you Mary Walsh, or who are you?
Yes, I'm Mary Walsh, and I'm hosting tonight's
Yes.
the Directors Guild Awards.
It's exciting. And so did you?
And who are you?
Oh, I'm Josh Rachlis. Sorry.
And you're with?
eBoss Canada. It's like a film resource website for Canada.
Great, lovely.
Cool. And so you prepared? Like, did you write like a long speech for tonight?
There's a 7-minute speech, actually, because it's the Directors Guild, and so they're very, anal about time and things like that, right? As directors are, right? Yeah. So I prepared a 7-minute speech for tonight. Yeah.
Are you going to be there throughout the night as well, like throwing?
Come and go. There's going to be the voice of God, and then I'll be in every now and again.
And do you know why they chose you specifically for this role?
No.
Right.
No. They don't tell you that kind of thing. They just say, could you do it? Are you available at that time? They don't say, we sat down, we thought, well, who could we get? No, they don't say that. So I have no idea.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you were number one. Do you have experiences with the Directors Guild of Canada? Like, obviously you work as an actor and comedian and everything, but do you know anything about specifically the Guild?
I'm not that, knowledgeable about the Guild. I did direct one film, which got no stars in the Globe and Mail. I must say the Globe and Mail has probably done more to destroy Canadian culture than any other, institution that I can think of in the country. But anyway, I got no stars, even though every lousy American film got at least half a star. But anyway, but I didn't have to join the Guild in order to direct that one film. I think I got a permit or something. Yeah.
Because I guess it costs money to join the Guild, so if you don't have to, you try to win it.
I mean, I didn't, whatever it was, the producers took care of it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. And so did you enjoy that directing thing, or do you?
I loved directing. It's so interesting because as an actor, of course, you're always out in stockings and pumps in a freezing cold with snow up to your eyeballs. And as a director, you can have on 2 pairs of long underwear. Then you can have your pants over that, and somebody's always putting a tent over you and bringing you food and hot drinks. Being a director is number one. Yeah.
So do you plan to direct again?
It was a very difficult, not the directing part, but the editing. I wasn't really, when the editing was not so it wasn't like my favorite thing, but I might do something else, maybe.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, if you need an actor that looks like
masochistic at all, I might do that. Yeah.
Sounds good. What was the movie that you directed about? I'm just curious. Or
It was called Young Trivia's Been Made Away With. It was a dark comedy set in 1947 in Newfoundland.
yeah, dark comedies are, I guess, a hard sell for the Globe and Mail.
The hard comedy. Yes. Yeah.
That's all right. And do you know, like, sort of everybody here? Is this like a who's who of? Have you prepared jokes? Is it like the Oscars? You'll just be picking people out, like, hey, Jack Nicholson, here's a joke.
No. People don't know people. Even Bruce McDonald, or them, whatever. Those guys.
Know what he looks
They're
like.
all from Toronto. People don't generally know them that well. Like Jack Nicholson, they haven't been in. They're not. And directors are different than actors. People don't see them unless you're Steven Spielberg and you have a whole, what is that new thing on Netflix? There's a Steven Spielberg movie about his life. I was watching
Is
it
there?
today.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, so somebody like him's going to be a recognizable face,
Yeah,
or.
but mostly directors are behind the camera. So,
right.
yeah.
And you're one of those rare directors that's in front of the camera as well.
And behind the camera.
And behind the.
Yeah, and off to the
obviously,
side
yeah.
of the camera, the whole works. Yeah.
I don't know where you are. And we'll see a camera will look for you.
Yes.
Well, that's very exciting. And do you have any Halloween costume plans?
No. I find Halloween is pretty well, for me, has continued to be a children's holiday that I don't, give a shit about.
Fair enough. I thought people might be dressing up for this, but no, nobody's.
I guess my dress is a little on the, witchy poo side.
A bit of gothic, a bit goth.
If I had a more pointy hat, it'd be perfect, right?
Sure, I could make one with a napkin for you.
Could you? Okay.
Yeah. And do you have any advice to up and coming directors or / actors, or like, and how did you get to where you are today?
Wow, hosting the Directors Guild? No, I mean, people just work hard. That's all. We just did we have a new film coming on CBC this Christmas, a Christmas movie, a comedy directed by Warren Sonoda. And Warren, I mean, he just worked, I guess, 26 hours a day, right? I wrote it and produced it and starred in it. So I was working 12 and 14 and 16, but Warren was working more hours than I was. And, you know, so directors, if you are going to be a director, you just have to just constantly bear down and go at it, right?
That's unfortunate. I was hoping there was a secret answer that didn't involve working hard.
No, it's all just about working hard, yeah.
My camera girl, Raquel's a director as well. Do you have any questions for this icon of Canadian directing?
You call me an icon of Canadian directing.
No? All right.
I only did the one movie.
All right. Canadian icon /
Watch it now, so.
Everybody's like, wow, we got to check out this movie. Yeah, we're going to have a screening night of your movie.
Good,
Yeah.
do, yeah.
I can arrange that, and then we can Skype with you after to talk about your feedback.
Okay, it was a long time ago now.
Okay.
But look it up.
All right, thanks so much.
Now, I'll tell you, there's a lot of talk on Twitter and Facebook these last few days about how ugly are. Now, personally, I don't agree. I don't hold with that.
I can't put any of this on YouTube. She's too dirty.
Adorable, you know, in their place, but not say on my shoulder in the middle of a writing room.